It's Sunday, which means it's recap time here on the Retirement Quick Tips podcast. The theme of this week was the worst Social Security mistakes to avoid. Now, in case you missed any of the episodes, I talked about misunderstandings regarding the earnings test. I talked about the concerns that Social Security is going bankrupt, so you might as well get those checks while they're still getting mailed, and why that's a mistake. That thought process is a mistake. I talked quite a bit about if you're married, making the mistake of not maximizing spousal benefits, claiming too early that could impact a spouse down the road, and just claiming too early in general. And I think that really is where I would say the biggest takeaway lies from this entire week is that if you are going to take Social Security anytime before your full retirement age, which for most of you listening is at or around 67 years old, if you're going to start anytime before that point, you better have a good reason because you are permanently reducing your lifetime benefits, your monthly checks, and probably reducing your income by as much as six figures. I've seen side-by-side comparisons well into the six figures of differences of lifetime income, assuming you live to your life expectancy. But even if you live to your late 70s, early 80s, which most of you listening will statistically do, then it makes sense to wait. All right. That is the most important takeaway. Don't claim too early. And that too early age, though, is often different for everybody. So again, I have a free customized Social Security report. You can look at the different filing options that apply in your situation, help you make a more informed decision. You can get your copy by going to truenorthra.com/SSI. Fill out a quick form. It's confidential, it's free, and it is personalized to you, which is pretty incredible. All right, so tomorrow I'm starting a brand new theme. How much car can you afford in retirement? This is often a different question with different priorities. We make this decision about the kind of car we buy, whether we buy a new or a used car, whether we lease or finance or pay cash for a car. Those decisions change a little bit as you get into retirement. And I'll talk about why that is and why you might think about buying a car differently and what you can actually afford in retirement. This is probably one of the most common questions that I get about, hey, what kind of car should I buy? How much should I spend? What is too much to spend on a car now that I'm going to have to take money from my investment portfolio instead of just using the income from my job to pay for it? So again, those decisions shift in retirement, and I'll talk about how to think about buying a car, how much car you can actually afford when you're retired. All right, thank you so much for listening this week. If you're enjoying the podcast, if you're getting value from it, please share the show. Please be sure to follow, subscribe, whatever it is that you do, wherever you listen. If you haven't already, if you're interested in learning more about working with me, you can check out my website, truenorthra.com. And in the top right-hand corner, there's a little box that says book a call. You can actually schedule a call with me, 15 minutes, and we can talk about whatever is on your mind regarding your own retirement. And it's free. All right. Thank you so much for sharing the love and spreading the word. I hope you have a blessed Sunday. My name is Ashley Michike, and this is the Retirement Quick Tips podcast.